here. There we go. Fresh portal. Alright. I can take him on where he is now. Give me that fire shrine, because fuck knows I need it. No. Did I do play with her? That's it. Perfect. Should be able to get you dead with this. I love that. I don't know what that is, but I love like the zigzag thing that it does. Nope. Last time that disappeared, you killed me immediately. Let me get behind you so I'm not going to take too much damage. I don't like that he's like right here, but it's fine. Come on. What the fuck?
The reign of terror has ended.
That's so weird. Oh, that's special. There's a set gloves here. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's get some of this shit out of the way. Actually, I could probably just put them in my inventory for, well, my fucking thingy. Flail, crossbow. Too bad they don't give me just a bow. That would be nice. You know, since that's what I use. But no, as a reward for Amazon, it would be always like a spear and a bow of sword. Yeah. I could get creative. I could fit one more item in here. Give me the crossbow. There's clearly something special. It's unique. And actually, hold on. Can I only really fit something of the equivalent of 4 in here, and I think that's a 6, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 6. Actually, hold on. Nope, we can do this. We can take everything home on the first go. Let's pop you there. Let's get you in here. These 3. Yeah, okay. So, what I needed to do... Actually, it didn't really matter for those, did it? I needed these to come in. That's what I needed. That does not give me space. Fuck. I thought I saw something I could do with for a moment there, and then my brain stopped. I could do like 1 and then that. That would give me the space, doesn't it? Get those out of there. Yep, with that. I don't know if I can move them around, but it's fine. Not really. Alright. That's fine, I tried. What I was hoping to do was, I don't know why, but my brain's like, you could rotate this. I'm like, no, you can't, it's Diablo. Nice. Okie dokie. Well, there's at least still one thing here, so I'll have to come back in twice. I gotta go back out and... Oh. I forgot he could do Bone Prison. He never used that during the fight. That used to be what killed me all the time. He used to capture me in this little bone prison thing, which I don't know if I've got to get rid of. Yeah, I do. Huh. Fucking crafty bastard. Let me sell some shit. Hopefully you guys don't need to talk to me. Oh, that's right, I need identification. That's fine. I don't want to talk to Kane just yet. So we got... Echo String Crossbow does 13 to 24 normal attack speed, 20% increased attack speed, 50% piercing attack, 50% enhanced damage, 50 plus attack rating, 30 poison damage over 3 seconds, plus 20 dexterity. That would be fantastic. It also kind of looks like a gun, which looks pretty cool, except I'm not using crossbows. Let's have a look at this. Doesn't look anything too special. Lift stake brandy stock. It does 8 to 19. Sure, that's probably great. I'm also not using the pikey thingies. I was going to call it a stick, and I'm like, somebody out there's going to flip a table. Sanders. Sanders Taboo. Sanders is 27. Now, for anyone that does not know the thing about like Diablo's set items, this is a set item, and for starters, the color is magical. I love that. Let's put it in my hair for a second. Like, that's pretty good. That looks pretty nice. Alright, but what was that? Oh yeah. When you get multiples of them, they enhance each other. What's up, Weaver? What are you curious about? They enhance each other in a way that once you've got all of them, they're so strong. Your name, doing Do I know a game called Baldur's Gate? I do know of a game called Baldur's Gate. It's not really one that I'm personally interested in. Nick plays it. My brother grew up playing it. It just wasn't one that I ever got into. Grim also plays it too, actually. Quite a lot of people are into the latest one that came out. What's got you asking that? The 20% increased attack speed, 9 to 11 poison damage over 3, 21 defense, 40 plus life. That is substantially better. Oh, that's cool. Too bad it doesn't show on my character. It just looks like normal gloves. To ask what it's about because I keep seeing people talking about it. As far as I understand of Baldur's Gate, I don't know 100% because I don't play it myself, but it is a game where it's kind of got a bit of like D&D integrated into it, which is like a role-playing kind of game. So, for instance, when you have a conversation with an NPC, you might, for instance, roll a dice to see what like the outcome of a conversation or something is. I don't know if that's specifically how they use it in the game, but I think they do for battles and stuff. The other thing too is that the newest Baldur's Gate out does allow people to romance characters, any characters, whoever they wish, kind of thing. So it allows for like an immersive romantic stance as well in the game that some previous games that are kind of like battle focused do not. So that's also a little bit why it's pretty popular. I don't think of what else is up with the game because, like I said, I don't have it. I don't play it, but I know that the most recent one. There's some of the things that I know about it. Obviously, if I knew more, I'd like be able to explain it. It does have a pretty okay graphics. I've seen some like scenes where the music and the graphics is pretty cool. So there's that too. Grab an extra talent portal and I'll go back and grab the thing out of here. So I don't know what was left. Over here, flail and a hatchet. I might use the flail to be fair. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I always did. The final portal out of Diablo's realm. It's always here. If I can just put it about right. Ugh, come on, move up. There we go. It's probably about right. There we go. Perfect. That shit matters. Alright, that shit matters. I need to identify stuff. It does not actually matter in the game at all, but it matters to me. I need to identify stuff. The little hatchet does 10 to 21. It's a brimstone bite hatchet. Let's have a look at my thing. Doing 15 to 35. So that's not great. You're 1 to 39. Bone crusher flail. This is one of the few times where I would have probably upgraded to something like this. Let's see. It's fast attack speed. This one is fast attack speed. It's at level 15. This is a 12. My thing has fast attack speed, increased attack speed, enhanced damage, bonus attack rating, lifesteal and per hit, chance of open wounds, sacrifice for paladins, light radius, and damage to undead. That's why I do a lot of damage to it. This one also does damage to undead, 8 to maximum damage, 33 enhanced damage, and chance to cast level 8 firebolt on striking. That's a bit weird. That would be a point blank firebolt. That's a level 8. I guess that means that they must go up to like 10 then? Maybe? Because I was talking before that I thought it might have been like a 5 that they went up to, but I'm guessing not so much. That's not a bad weapon. I prefer the consistency range of this one. It's 15 to 35. I'm doing a damage at the least a 15 to 35, whereas this is a damage of 1 to 39. It's a hard hitter if I manage to luck out and get a 39, but if I don't, it's a fucking 1. So, no thank you. Let me put that in there. Buy another one of these, and then I don't think I have anything else on me. No. Alright. No surprised. Why are you surprised? What's got you surprised, Weaver? Scary games or scary stuff does not scare you. Oh, Diablo is not scary to me. I love this game. This is my favorite game in the whole world that exists to this current day. I love this. Like, especially this dude here. And Diablo is not scary. This dude here, this dude's just This dude's fucking amazing. I like actual scary games. I think it's more like scary games are kind of predictable. Like there's a few games out there where people are like not supposed to talk and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, that's just easy. Like, you know, just fucking don't say anything. But there's a few games out there that's a bit weird that I wouldn't mind getting and playing, but yeah, they'll have to wait a while. They're more like scary focused stuff. See what Kane wants.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions, I've always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now, I wish to leave this place. Though heaven's gates are a marvel to behold, I hope I won't have to see them again for many, many years. Please, talk to Tyrael about leaving this place now.
Wait, so this place is actually supposed to be Heaven's Gate, like the heaven? Okay, that explains so much. That also explains Myrtle's coming in earlier and saying like something in reference to heaven being this location. Like it all checks out now. Fucking boxes are ticked and whatnot. Let's see.
I knew there was great potential.
Ah, that's the one he just did. It's fine. Hey Tyrell, you got something to talk about?
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into the barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Ariat. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Haralth, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariat.
I love how any portal that is opened not by a scroll is red. Like Mephisto opened up a red portal, right? And I was like so wary of that. I'm like, oh, where the fuck is this taking me? Hell? And like Tyrael literally opens up a red portal too. So it must be something to do with their like magic or something. We'll resurrect my helper too. She's like 5 grand now. Also, I'm pretty sure I've done everything here. So out of everywhere in Diablo, so the cross docks I'm not the hugest fan of because it's kind of like wet and dreary and I get lost easily. Here, the Pandemonium Fortress is also somewhere where I'm not like a super huge fan of it. Not because like I get lost and stuff, but like it's really fucking hard, okay? It's a really fucking hard area. But this next area, the Barbarians Keep, Mount Ariat, this is probably one of the happiest little nostalgia places for me, other than the Rogue Encampment and Luke Ghislaine. Like, I don't know why, but the first, third, and fifth acts are my favorite. So we're about to have a cutscene. So fucking prepare your majestic asses for this, because I can't wait to see this.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Soul Stones were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one. Oh, I failed, Tyrael. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
There. No. No, 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 no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
What have I done to deserve it?
Bail! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours.
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
I can't believe how incredible that looked. Azula also decided to jump up on my chair in like the thick of that. So you said he looks good for an old man. So Marius was the guy on the ground, the prisoner. And I actually never knew who the guy talking to him was. I have always thought he was talking to the Wanderer. And a realization dawned on me as I was seeing it through this. Again, like I said, I am experiencing the game for the first time again in Resurrected. And I actually understood that he was not just saying Baal as in like, oh no, like Baal's going to be there. And I never knew whose soul stone that was. I always thought it was Tal Russia. That is Tal Russia's soul stone, but I thought that the person I was talking to was Tal Russia. When I thought that it wasn't the Wanderer, I always thought it was Tal Russia. He was talking to Baal this whole time. From the beginning to the end of this game, he was talking to Baal until his death. And the thing that I always remembered, the powerful scene of when the room just catches fire as he walks away, always stuck with me really deeply in Diablo. My whole life, that has been one of the scenes that gives me the biggest goosebumps, that I love it so much. But then, when I was young, and I saw this for the first time, the whole scene where it goes from that, and then it cuts into Act 5's cinematic. And I was always blown away. I'm like, oh my god, there's two of them back to back. And then you see Baal and his army, and with the resurrected graphics, I could see Baal super, super fucking clearly. I've never been able to see that he himself was actually sitting on his four-pronged fucking legs. I always just thought he was sitting on a throne. I always thought he was like human until the last like battle or something, but no, that's how he was from there. I can see all of the skeleton knights and everything in so much detail, and like I remember word for word and stuff, everything that was said, but at the same time, it really was like I just saw that for the first time. I'm genuinely feeling like a whole like flood of emotions right now, and I think I know why I like Ariat so much. Like, this is Mount Ariat. This is the Barbarians' Bastion's Keep, right? In the future games in Diablo 3, they change it. They change it, and you're inside like the dungeon, and outside is just barrage, and like out here is not safe or anything. You're stuck inside, and it's not the same. it does not have this kind of super incredible fucking music and feel and tone that you got somewhere safe. Material made you go somewhere, teleported you into here because it's the only way you could got in. And Baal and his army are outside the gates. And that fucking gateway door bridge thing that like slides in, fucking hell. It was always cool, but fucking hell is it still so cool. Try to remember too. I thought Baal's sitting on the throne or something in that cutscene. Yeah. I also didn't know that, like, I always thought he was, like, painted. I didn't know that he was, like, his flesh around his neck and everything was, like, destroyed the way it is. I always just thought he was, like, super coolly painted. But damn. Like, how Diablo looked before, I really love that. Like, I love original Diablo, right? The big, spiky, muscly demon creature thing, whatever it is, right? When they changed it in the future to the, like, really tall, slender one, the only thing I could think of was that he changed based on the form of the person that he came out of, basically. The only thing I could think of in my mind that made that shit make sense. But this game, Diablo, that cutscene with Baal, Marius, like, I also always thought that Marius was always just saying no. Apparently he's saying low, which would probably be more of a localized way that he would speak in his time and all that sort of thing. And, like, I already know all this stuff, and I have an idea of it in nostalgia in my head, but to see it again in such enhanced graphics is really something I can't express. It's fucking overwhelming to me. Like, I'm trying not to cry. That's how affected I am by how much I fucking love this game. And it does feel like I'm sitting there seeing it for the first time, just like I was a kid. And you don't get to do that with games anymore. I appreciate that Diablo did this. They made Resurrected for this.
I, Mala, welcome you to Harogath, the last stronghold of order on Mount Ariat. You have come to the right place if you intend to defeat Baal, the Lord of Destruction. Baal has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens. His minions continue to attack our town, while Qualkek and his men have proven helpless to stop them. Baal is still out on the mountain looking for something, but I know not what. All of the elders, save Nilathak, sacrificed themselves to place a protective ward around Harogath. Some of us here, certainly Nilathak, do not appreciate your presence. We are a proud people, and it is not easy for us to accept aid. I, however, am glad you are here. If you need healing or a potion, please come to me. See Lazuk for weapons, armor, and repairs. Nilathak, despite his disposition, may be of some assistance with other wares. Finally, Qualkek, our man-at-arms, leads Harogath's remaining forces against Baal.
I love that these people are isolated in here. Like, they've got supplies and stuff stashed away, but still. Also, welcome in, Crossan. Wags out happily, snuggling wolf plush, yawning. Stretches, wagging, tell happily. Stuffs wagging, falls asleep, snuggling wolf plush. No, Wacken fell asleep during all that. Too exciting. Have a look at... I'm gonna go around and say hello to everybody. Well, maybe.
Lazuk possesses a good soul, but at times his mind seems quite unsound. He once asked me for 20 of my finest sheepskins. He said he would fill them with hot air and float like a cloud above the battlefield to spy on Baal's legions. I worry the siege has driven him mad.
I might... Because we're pretty close to the end of stream. What has she got? She got war staffs with the fireballs and stuff. Oh, man. Like, not much has changed by this point. I will probably have to dump out this stuff into my stash. There's no way I can realistically run around with it. Not with that much stuff on me. Eventually, I will need it. Also, it looks like it just went, like, nighttime in here. What's this like? Yeah. The guy outside and the guy in here. She has an extra person though. Oh no, they're there. Huh. Yeah, I probably won't speak to everybody just yet, but what I will do is next week I will go down and speak to everybody in town. Oh, that looks awesome. I like the snow around this, so that enhances it so much more. But I get what it's supposed to be doing. But yeah, I'll go around, I'll say hello to everybody, and I'll get their introduction, and I'll get their gossip, and I'll get the stash, and I'll get the waypoint. And then I guess we'll have to venture out. I'll also have to put all my inventory stuff, all my... wrong button. I'll have to put all my charms away and stuff. But, oh man. I didn't expect to get here tonight, but I'm really fucking glad that this is how tonight's stream kind of ended, because I love Mount Arias. I love the fucking... I know it's like saying Haragrath or whatever. I can't say it. But like, it is Mount Ariat outside. These are the barbarians. This is Bastion's Keep. Like, yeah. It's so cool. Alright. Let me get over to... Yeah, save and exit. I want to see what this looks like. Because it changes the background. Oh, yeah?